I'm standing here with Thomas, who has just given us a brief demo of Darkspore. I'm sure it's like just a teeny weeny bit of what Darkspore is all about. But you're starting to sort of get into the final stretch of development. Can you tell us a little bit how development has been on Darkspore?
Our development has been great. We have a really passionate team of developers from everywhere, from people from the Mass Effect team, from the Diablo team, from the Magic the Gathering team. So we have like a wealth of development expertise in making this type of game, and it's been a wonderful experience because we all love the game. We play it every day. The community, the beta has been great for this game. So we're just super excited to get this game out, get into people's hands, and get people playing it.
Yeah, because this genre has been sort of overlooked for many years. I think maybe everyone thought that Diablo 3 would come out like every year, but it hasn't, so it's been sort of a void there.
Exactly. It's funny because we're huge Diablo fans, and we've been waiting essentially 10 years for Diablo 3 to come out. And so we're like, well, we love this type of game. The Spore editor, the Spore technology is such a powerful technology for this type of game, so we're like, well, we want to make really a sort of sci-fi Diablo, right? Like Diablo in space, where you can collect lots of heroes, really play up the genetic angle of the game, play up the editing of the game, and we think we have an excellent game that has a lot of the elements that really people love about Diablo, which is like, easy to get in, the single-click gameplay, and tons of loot. You collect millions of pieces of loot and edit your hero however you like.
I think one of the things that's sort of hard to grasp in a brief demo is just the amount of possibilities you have in equipping your squad and combining them and combining with your cooperative mates online, and it's the amount of combinations you can have there is just so much bigger than in any action RPG before Darkspore.
Exactly. The combinations that you can do with these abilities are insane. Like even in our beta, people are finding combinations that we never even thought of. Already we have to sort of balance and nerf certain abilities just because the combinations are so crazy. But we love it because the possibilities for players to do, we have over 60 different stats that you can modify your hero with. So people are modifying their heroes, like some people are putting tons of stuff on their pets, and their pets get so powerful, and we're like, oh man, we didn't even expect that. Or the combinations between the different heroes that they put together in squads really make a big difference, right? Like if you put a teleportation hero in a squad with healing, what happens, So already with the community, we discovered so many different combinations that we never expected, but that's the beauty of the game. The community's helping us figure out what's good and what doesn't work, and then we kind of modify, we make it work, and they're really excited about just always trying to find ways to play the game and make it however they want.
And I guess that's one of the things that you really get out of the beta now, the balancing issues and the things you can polish and how to really, because it's hard when you design a game like this to sort of think of all the possibilities that's in there.
Exactly. It's almost impossible for us. But with the community, with the beta, I always say the last few months of development, you put 40% of your game in, because really that polish that the community gives you, the amount of feedback the community gives you really takes a game to a whole new level.
And this kind of game also is like an ongoing development, I guess, after launch as well, that you're going to keep a live team going.
Exactly. It's an online persistent world, so you're in there, all your stats are held. The game is always getting updated. We're going to continue to patch, we're going to continue to improve. The community is going to continue to find new things for us, and we're going to continue to support them. This is one of those games where we love playing it, so the community will know that because we love playing it, we're always going to keep making it better.
I also think it's one of those things where you get the flavor of the month, like a certain setup, certain team that's going to be very good in PvP, and then someone comes up with a solution to that, sort of to counter that. And have you seen any of that?
Oh, yeah, even last week's beta, the flavor of the month, it's everybody use Sage, because people found out that if you double enrage Sage with another hero, if you use Arborist and you enrage and then you buff him with Sage, the combination is so powerful. So we're like, this is totally flavor of the month, but we know there are other heroes down the line, because we only unlock in the beta a certain amount of heroes for them. Other heroes that can remove that, can take that ability away. But the users don't know. They think, oh, it's too overpowered, so they tell us. So we're like, well, there's other heroes that will counter it, but we're gonna tweak it a little bit so that we can bring that power down a little.
And so I guess you got to get back to the office and finish that sort of final thing now.
Oh yes, we have people still like putting the final tweaks, already starting to work on like polishing, and oh, there's so much to do, and
Post-launch stuff.
just like stuff that we know that people will want, and it's just stuff that we you know, like little art polishes and whatnot. But yes, already like thinking about like what we want post launch, what we want for people to play with.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.